Good morning, my freedom loving patriots. If you wouldn't mind, like, comment, and hit that subscribe button below. Road to 300 subscribers. We are halfway there, y'all. Today we are reacting to Tom Macdonald, Fake Woke. This song is a couple years old, but you know what? I'm a huge Tom Macdonald fan. Why not go down the rabbit hole? Hog gang in the house. Let's get it started, y'all.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it.
That is actually a straight fact. Eminem has came out on numerous occasions hating on Trump supporters, talking about how if you're a fan of his music but you support Trump, he doesn't want you as a fan. He also came out during the BLM garbage and kneeled for the anthem while supporting BLM and talking about how he had white privilege and how if you voted for Trump that you're a racist. You are a Nazi, you're a conspiracy theorist, blah, 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 blah. He is so jealous, I feel like, of Tom. He doesn't show it, even though I know Eminem still hits big numbers, but he's what he wanted to be, what Tom was when he was younger, before he sold out to the music industry. And ever since he sold out to the music industry, I feel like he's never been the same. I like M's old stuff, not the new stuff. I think it's just garbage, repetitive garbage. He's a good rapper, sure. That's it pretty much, though. He's not really saying anything relevant, where Tom's putting out hit after hit after hit with a strong message, while you can tell he's very passionate about what he's saying as well.
Cause you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got Me Too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens, we think we free cause we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor because he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter, but his favorite artist.
I want to speak on the whole mask situation. I live in California, and it's not liberal. They say it is, but I think with the ballot stuff and all the nonsense in the elections, that it would be easily conservative if we had like elections ran properly. But I do see a lot of people wearing masks. Like I actually see people wearing like double masks still till this day in some areas, and I just find it laughable. And they said the masks work, didn't prevent nothing. People still got it. They said the shots worked, still got it. A lot of these people that I know that got these shots, thank God we're allowed to talk about it now, since CommieTube knows elections are coming. So they're like a little more lenient on free speech, or on speech in general. They don't allow free speech. That's false. But in regards to the shots, they also said that you wouldn't get COVID. A lot of these people that I know that actually got the COVID shots got COVID. Well, I never got it. I just stayed working out and in shape. Guess what? I never got it. I was actually fine.
Said he slays hoes, picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue because they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name when the
Facts. I think BLM was the biggest scam ever perpetrated on the American people. I mean, there's been a lot of scams, especially in the past 4 years under this administration, but BLM, what a scam that was. Like, play off people's emotions through dead people, like people dying, and then calling cops racist when there's many Mexicans, black, other ethnicities that are actually police officers, and you put them in one group of people. And now you could tell till this day, the cops are just degraded, they're defunded, they're understaffed, and now they're actually trying to bring illegals in to be police officers without getting the proper vetting. It's insane. It's very sad. And the BLM nonsense, they burned black-owned businesses, they looted. And because of that disrespect to society was allowed for so long, you still see it in today's environment, especially in the state of California. It's very sad.
System screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first.
And remember, these same clowns, the Democrats, all Democrats who defunded the police, who voted to defund these police officers, are the same ones with protection, security. They always have security since they're elected representatives, and they never have to worry about getting attacked or getting shot or getting ambushed. And it's sad because they're so out of touch with your normal everyday American that they're just voting to defund our safety. And they don't even think about that. And then you hear all these mass shootings that are happening all around the country, like all the time, just killings daily. People are just dying around the country and you hear nothing about it. Instead, you hear them still till this day in the year 2024, degrading our cops and treating them like garbage. It's disgusting.
Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old, same songs. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase. But you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy, say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill. When the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety. I'll tell you.
I want to talk about two things. One, I love that he talks about addiction and like how he overcame it. And a lot of his music, he does that. I'm an ex-addict. I've been clean for almost 8 years at this point. So that's why I feel like I really connect with him. And in regards to the children, yes, the kids these days, it's almost amazing how like uneducated these kids are. It's like you send them to these schools, they're normal, and then they come back opposite gender, talking about all these woke causes. But the real thing is they're not getting proper studies. Like they're not being taught these proper studies like history, science, math, physical education. Instead, they're being taught about gender identity, BLM, just all this nonsense. And they're coming out stupider than ever. Like, it's just embarrassing that people are still willing to pay for their kids going to college when they know that these colleges are just indoctrination camps at this point. That's just my personal belief. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section.
What it really is, removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression? Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings.
And it's all on purpose. They do hate men. They try to talk down to men. They make us feel like we're nothing. And at the same time, pushing these women in these usually man type of roles for like superheroes. I saw one recently with Halle Berry that just came out. It was on Netflix, and it's like she's like, what, 100 pounds, taking down like these 6 dudes at a time that are like 200 plus pounds, well built and trained in combat sports fighting. And it's just, I understand that a woman they can be a badass. I'm not saying they can't be a badass, but let's at least give them rules that's just more realistic. I feel like they're really trying to push the feminism card so much lately in regards to all of these women in these movies being badass chicks that just beat up all these dudes, like 10 dudes at a time, when in real life, it wouldn't happen. We have to be realistic. And I'm not saying women can't be superheroes, but let's just make more realistic movies. For instance, let her fight women or maybe a couple men. But when there's like 10 men and 1 woman and she's just beating the crap out of all of them, it's not realistic. And they're doing this on purpose. They're trying to make men feel less while they push women up at the same time, while they actually hate on men in regards to what they make, what their job is, how they look like. Yeah, I see videos all the time like this now, and it's very sad. It's very sad. Technology can be a blessing, but it's also the death of us, I feel like.
And they know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake, whoa, same old, same songs. They so fake, whoa, facts don't care about your feelings.
Shout out to Nova Rockefeller. Shout out to Nova, Hangover Gang, Hog Gang. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want me to react to any other Tom MacDonald songs, sorry, I just coughed on something. Any other Tom MacDonald songs, let me know. Love you guys. Have a great day. Stay blessed. Peace.